For legal reasons, I must inform you that Underqualified is meant for entertainment, and if you decide to take anything we say as advice, we are not legally responsible for the consequences should you do anything stupid, immoral, or illegal. On that note, anything said represents the opinions of the person who said it, and not other underqualified panelists, Uncle Mustache, or any other member of the finely groomed crew.
Is this all there is? There's nothing to see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
eyes are not
prepare your notepads or your smartphones or whatever you use to take notes. Because here before you, we are ready to bestow upon you all the wisdom we have. Every relationship question you've ever had can be answered tonight, and all the secrets of the opposite sex can be answered from us.
I know all.
We are underqualified. This is relationship advice from people completely underqualified to give relationship advice.
Yes.
So, we usually do this as a bi-monthly podcast, but we will be taking questions from you live from the audience. You have direct access to this database of vast knowledge of things you shouldn't do and what works in our favorite movies and books that you can use for yourself.
Got to go on.
Yeah, because that's what we have.
Yeah.
Before we start the questions, before we start taking questions, let us explain to you who we are and why we are underqualified to give relationship advice. My name is Jesse. I host the show if you haven't figured that out already. And since it's Valentine's Day, I'll use my Valentine's underqualification. The worst date I've ever had in my entire life was on Valentine's Day. To make it worse, no, I'm not done. To make it worse, it was with my girlfriend at the time. And to add a little more salt icing on the wound cake, it is the only Valentine's I've ever had a date. Yet. So, if I make it another 365 days, maybe.
Have you been late since?
No. So, let me draw your attention to our guest, Sherry.
Oh, okay. For this one, I want to use the mic.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to use the mic for this one only because I'm going to be looking down at my phone because I wrote this down. I wrote down all the reasons I'm underqualified to give you love advice.
That's actually really impressive prep work.
I'm all about it.
I know, and I appreciate it.
So, I'm 23, and I'm still living with my parents. I have an art history degree from a night school.
It's reputable.
My cat just died. I've lost 25% of my sphincter muscles. I get a clicking sound in my jaw when I eat. And I drive a 91 Dodge Neon, in case you were wondering. I have ovarian cysts. Sometimes I still pee the bed. I have alopecia. The only man that wants to fuck me is my 48-year-old manager at Pizza Hut. P.S. He has one ball. So yeah, like, and if you know that reference, you realize I spend way too much time on the internet, and I really have no life outside of it. I'm very underqualified.
Can I just give you a hug? Like, that was just, come here. It's okay.
Again.
Underqualified love.
Yeah.
All your secrets.
Feel like you guys should know.
No. Holden, the
And
co-host.
lastly, as the third member of this entourage, my name is Holden. The reason I'm here is because most people don't like me on meeting me. That goes on for a while. Eventually we become friends. Whatever. Hooray for being the asshole.
After the friend zone area, that's when, you get to know people.
The hating comes before the friend zoning.
Oh, okay.
Then the friend zoning plateaus.
All right.
And then we're just nebulously awkward.
Excellent.
Hey, Holden, you suck.
I know. I'll get over it.
So now that you know why we shouldn't be giving you relationship advice,
Let's give you relationship
exactly.
advice.
So, who has the first question?
If not, we'll take it from the hat.
Yeah, if you don't have a question, we'll take it from the hat. There are a few there already. You.
I have a question about the Pizza Hut manager in one hall.
Okay.
It's very legitimate. So it's going to be more effective to you, but you still brought it up.
Absolutely.
Something else like that's still like hurting your wedding.
Yes.
Like, can you get blue balls in one ball?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when your wedding does it still like bounce and hit everything and make
Well, I guess
You know what? Actually, it'll hit more because there's more room for it to just swing around.
Unless they replace it with something plastic that looks like a ball,
Yeah.
like a ping pong ball that's been elongated.
Yeah.
In which case, that's just problems, because if that hits the side of a table and it's hollow, everyone knows your secret.
It makes that perfect sound. If you know ping pong ball hitting.
But let's actually just, does the one ball really turn you off to it, or is it a lot of the other factors? Would you date a guy with one ball?
Oh, I have.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this is like a running theme for you in your
No, I won't do it again.
Okay.
Wait, why not?
Yeah, was it that
I don't
awful?
know. It's just something about being on your knees and seeing one ball. You're not into it, so I wouldn't.
It's sort of like
not again.
running into a cyclops then.
You kind of just want to close one eye so it looks like just one, but no, I won't do it again.
So would that be a side testicle? I'm not really
It's a-
sure if cyclops would work there.
A side testy.
Side testy.
A side testy.
A side testian man.
So, yeah, so like look out for those cytestian men.
Yeah.
Okay.
which
You
is-
can usually tell because they still wear like Abercrombie shirts from like 46. They have one ball. Trust me. Trust me.
This is a stereotype I was unaware of, but I'm glad I know now.
The more you know.
No, question, yes.
Jesse, does your head match like down here, and that's why you haven't been
Does the carpet match the drapes? Is that what you're asking me?
Not in like color, but in texture.
I personally don't want to know this.
Well, you know what? I would actually like
I'm
to
very
follow that
interested
up
in knowing the
because
answer to this.
You look like you've got pretty straight hair. Does yours just drape down like it from the Addams family?
like that.
Exactly. That's, welcome to the male problem.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like it, just hanging down there. Weeping around, you know? It's,
So basically, it looks like I've got him and a head and a knee lock, and that's.
That's an awkward position to be in, and I'm not okay with that. I'm sorry.
You gotta put in Jack Sparrow dreadlocks.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
which I mean,
I'm not gonna
that,
get
This guy knows.
Yeah.
Nor am I gonna get beat.
I'm just saying, like, this really just leads to a whole lot of other questions, like, is the bearding phenomenon going on with pubic hair and underground pubic beardings?
In Williamsburg, it is.
Is it now? I will have to get up to Williamsburg because
it-
that sounds like a sight to see.
Is it some
Dudes
sort
in
of...
gym shorts with like beads and beard, like hanging
Wow.
Wow.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I could just see that once and be okay. but
I could see
would-
that never and still be okay, actually.
I could see that every day and I'd still be okay.
I've seen it twice and I throw up.
Both times or just the first time?
The first time I was like, hey, it's Brooklyn. And the second time,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, to answer your question, yes, it does.
You're welcome.
Because I feel like you need an answer to that.
It's a
I'm okay with
roundabout way
that.
to say yes, but
Yeah.
that's what we do here.
Right.
We scoot our asses all over the
Yeah.
floor like we got worms.
Yeah, exactly. Just dodge the question. Yeah, exactly. So if that helps, if that answers your question, excellent. Who has another question, hopefully not about my pubes? Yes. We'll go for it anyway.
If you have enough pubic hair, does it like add your balls?
No.
No. That's not how that works,
Not-
unfortunately.
I don't know about every man. I know about me.
I feel like this guy's going to be the exception to the rule over here.
Oh?
How do I make my girlfriend put out if she doesn't know we're dating?
Wait, I can answer this one. Man, okay. So this one time, I was dating this guy, right? I wasn't aware, but we used to have dates every night when he would come to my house and we'd sleep together. And he eventually, oh man, yeah, according to him. No, I had no idea. But so
Then he was coming over and sleeping with you.
he used to come over and sleep with me every night, and it was really, really great because in my dreams I knew he was there, but when I wake up he was gone. So then one night I woke up mid-cuddle and we were doing the deed, and I decided, man, I might stay with you. Longest relationship of my life. It was great. It was great. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is underqualified.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah. So I need to answer that question first. I kind of forgot what it was.
It was just the pubic hair.
Is there enough
Had
Had
the
the
balls.
Had the balls.
No. No, it doesn't. There would have to be a lot more than is there
In
to
fact,
pat it.
A really good way also to think of it is that it grows mostly on the top.
Right.
So imagine Jesse's head and his chin with a ball. There's no pattern for that on his head.
Just some 5 o'clock shadow.
Think of him as Peter from Family Guy. Exactly like that. No pattern
No.
whatsoever.
Please don't think about it like that, actually.
Think
Please
about it
don't.
exactly like that because it makes
Don't.
him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This is why no one likes me.
Yeah. Ugh. But yes. Does that answer your question? I think so. Does that answer your question? Okay, excellent. Who has another question, maybe regarding testicles, maybe not?
Of course.
Why do you look like the lead singer of Motion City Soundtrack?
I don't know.
That has nothing to do with
Nothing to do with
relationships.
relationships.
And do your balls look like the lead singer?
I don't know what he looks like, but
Have you seen
maybe.
his balls?
I haven't.
Oh, well,
Thank goodness.
You're missing out on the party.
Not yet. I am not Google searching that when I get home.
Gloves to keep from friction, like happening with your penis, or is that?
I feel like that's a really
No.
I feel like that would add.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way to get it. So that's a bad idea.
How do you do that?
Well, you take off the gloves.
What? Take it off and just.
Wait, is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's a little.
I feel like this is one that we actually are qualified to answer if that's how you're doing it.
Like, don't do that, man.
But I mean, it's not. Fine!
I'm just saying, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it up front. This is also why no one likes it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm just gonna ask Reddit tomorrow, and you guys will be proved wrong.
Gotcha.
You know what? That's okay. Yes, sir.
So, relationship question.
Given a lack of lube, what's the next best thing for me to use?
Spit.
Your own tears. Because that's probably what you
I
got.
masturbate, but it's wrong.
I don't know, Jesse, because the tears have salt in them.
Tears, always.
They can burn.
Yeah.
You can burn those
They're
open
salty,
wounds.
yeah. Oh, well, then you got more problems if you got open wounds
I'm just saying,
there.
at this point, you've got a lot of problems.
Yeah,
You're
it's
thinking
actually-
even reasonably about being like, oh, tears. Okay,
Oh,
let's
damn.
Yeah.
Can I actually share it? I have an actual question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
How do you pick a mate?
How do you pick
All
a
three
mate?
of you.
How do?
How do you pick a mate?
Are you talking about personally?
He's talking about chess.
But like, I'll let you guys answer first while I think of this.
You want to start?
Like a proper mate.
You
A
know,
proper mate.
Considering we're all single, we don't actually know, but we can give you some theories.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all theoretical science.
It's good enough for Dawkins.
Yeah.
It's good enough for
We're
me.
concept artists.
Oh
This
yeah.
is how it could work. And then you go out and try it.
Well, and the worst part about this is, like, it's the only way that I'm really going to be able to admit that, yes, I am super fucking shallow. But judging a book by its cover for starters, and then getting into that book and being like, I like this book, I'm gonna stay with this book.
What if you get like halfway through and it's boring?
Well, and that's the problem. That's when you just gotta put it on your bookshelf, and when people are like, hey, was that any good? Be like,
No.
no. You know what? I've got 3 other books that I would like to recommend you, but that one, sir, that's why it's on the top shelf. It's the hardest shelf to reach. Don't go for it.
To pick a mate, I actually, and it's really difficult. Someone who can really challenge me intellectually.
That's a good one.
That's honestly something that, yeah, like that's something I find very attractive and
Yeah.
something that. What? Wikipedia is my best friend at the moment. I'm just saying. It's got endless supplies of information.
Random
Yeah.
random.
Has endless.
Like a virus or like a Trojan horse or anything.
Because it's Wikipedia, you're good. That stuff's
Plus,
safe.
penicillin cures all of that. Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
Different
Different
Get
coronavirus.
around and whack her up with some McAfee.
Yeah. The other thing is someone intellectually intriguing and someone who can put up with me. That's I know I can get annoying. Like I annoy myself. So finding someone that can put up with me is a very difficult task. I also am very antisocial and don't really get along with people. So finding someone that I can spend a lot of concentrated time with.
God, me and you are so alike.
Good.
we
I'm
should date
sorry,
each other.
actually. I'm really sorry.
We should date each other.
So on our first date, we can learn why you
Why
don't
we-
want to date me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
I like it.
On date 1, I can explain to you why you don't want to date 2, and you can be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the best part is I can be super awkward, and when you guys get back, be like, look, this is reasons why neither of you are gonna work
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
So that's why that's how I would find a mate, and why I haven't. So, your turn.
Me, okay, when I am picking a mate. Now by mate, you mean a long-term companion.
Whatever someone's gonna stick it in you.
I mean, that's completely different than a mate. I mean, that's just a mouthpiece of the night. That's not the same. If I'm looking for a mate, someone who's long-term, they have to be really smart. Like, I want to talk to you about something, and you'll be able to give me a good argument why I'm wrong, and then when I prove that you're an idiot, then we can still be friends afterwards.
But you're not getting
Oh no, that comes.
That works for some people.
Dude, you get me in a good debate, we're going all night long. You know,
And angry sex is even better. If you can make it a good argument.
Listen, write down Ron Paul's arguments for the last 4 years.
Are you two going to become a couple?
Me and you already are.
Tonight is the night to make it. I love you guys. You're just the cutest.
Love is in the air at the anti-Valentine's Day party.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
Fuck the rules, I love love.
but to make it, well, intelligence gets me, and if you're intriguing, that'll keep me along for a little bit, and then you gotta be a little spontaneous to keep me entertained. I'm like a cat. I'm always looking around. You gotta
I
keep.
got a laser pointer. Like,
That works. That works for me. But that's how I would choose a suitable mate.
thank you guys so much.
Good thing. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is mostly for you, but I guess you guys can weigh in if you have.
Oh, we're going.
Like it or not, we'll weigh in.
But what is it with women going to the bathroom together? Like not
Okay.
just like the group bathroom, but like individual bathrooms where the toilet's just out there.
You don't understand what kind of emotional.
Stress? Just give her a minute. Hang on. She's got to get it together.
You don't understand what happens when you take off those jeans and you pull down the Spanx, you pull down your underwear, and you sit down on the toilet and you realize this is what I've got to work with. So your friend is there telling you, you're cute, you're awesome, she's a bitch, he's stupid, he's not the right one for you, we're gonna go shopping later. That happens every single time. Every single time. They're just, right? You give each other motivational speeches. Oh my God, your hair looks backstage when your boobs look great. Motivational speeches. That's all it is.
This is the exact opposite of men in the bathroom together. It is no eye contact, no talking. Like you face your urinal, you pee, you wash your hands.
I
Yes or no,
cannot
you're
tell you
out.
how many times me and my really good friends have had showers together, and the entire time just self-affirmations like, God damn, I love your ass. I love your ass. Well, you know what? You've got a tiny waist, and then we just touch each other. No, not sexually. I mean, literally, just touch.
Just like
It's
so
good to
okay.
be appreciated.
Do you know what happened in like a dude's bathroom? A black eye and an assault charge.
But that's why we go to
Probably.
the bathroom together for safety,
Like, dude, you
and
got
it makes
a
us
great
feel
dick.
better.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
I'm glad you asked that because now
Think
I
about,
know.
one more thing. Think about Harry Potter. Every girl that went to the bathroom alone, what happened? Got cursed? She died? Think about it.
Yeah, but then again, in Harry Potter, we never actually hear about Harry or Ron going to the bathroom. So maybe they were just wizards with no bladders.
Yeah. Maybe they just wizard all their waste away.
Well, no, I mean, like, it could just be that they use all parts of the food. They're like their innards are like the Native Americans.
They use
We
every part of
all
it.
parts of
Yeah.
the animal. Nothing goes to waste in this.
At Hogwarts, no one has
Dobby, like,
Yeah.
No one has naminess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's a qualification for being a wizard. It's how you can spot them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just dogs. It's anuses.
Who else has a question for us?
We can go to the hat.
We can go to the hat if no one has a question right now.
Let's go
Draw
to
one from the hat.
Okay.
From the hat.
Say it into the microphone.
When
too.
streaking in a group and you get an erection, what is the appropriate way to handle that? I have the answer. Be proud. You're already running naked down the street. Show it to the world. Yeah.
The answer is you run faster than everybody and then you turn around and run backwards cheering them on. And now they have something to aspire to.
Huh. I personally don't have a penis, so I can't give you an opinion on that, but I would assume if I was streaking down the road and my tits were nice, I would just make them extra bouncy. So, yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. You just be proud of what you're working
Maybe you stop midway, just throwing the helicopter, keep on going.
You know what? Yes! If the world doesn't want to see it, they'll look away.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, then what would you say if you were streaking with people and a person next to you had an erection? What is the thing you would say? You know what you need to do?
No, if I'm running next to a guy, we're both naked and he has an erection, I'm just like, yeah, I know. Keep on running. Keep on running. That's self-esteem for me for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
I wish.
So be proud, writer of this question.
Right. Be proud.
of your streaking nature.
And that you really like streaking, apparently.
And with crowds.
And
Going crowd.
We're all for
Hey,
it.
Ian! You want to ask us a love or relationship question? I know you do. Love or relationship question. Burning questions. Love, relationships. Ask.
This is underqualified.
Underqualified.
We answer relationship questions even though we're underqualified to do so.
All right.
So do you have a relationship question?
No, then we'll go to
Go to the hat.
There's one available. We've got the hat.
No, quite literally, do the hat.
How do I tell my girlfriend I have AIDS? What if I also have herpes? Well, you are a couple seconds late here, and if she's really your girlfriend, she already knows.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with going in the hat. Now everybody with a boyfriend here is going to be like, was that my boyfriend? Who wrote that?
Yeah, can I?
Are we gonna analyze the handwriting? Not your manager, huh?
No.
All right, good.
I'm very impressed. It's not. Could have been. How do you tell your girlfriend you have AIDS?
Please.
Well, like I said, it depends on how long you've been together.
Yeah.
Because if you got it from her, she already knows.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go into the relationship knowing you had AIDS.
I just got a random high five.
Or were you cheating and you just got it?
Ooh.
Oh.
The answer should be before coitus. That's what the answer should be.
Now, if you were to find out after coitus.
Yeah. That's a serious problem.
Yeah.
Would putting it on a cake and giving it to her be acceptable?
An AIDS cake?
Like, I have AIDS, here's a cake.
A cake that says, I have AIDS, sorry.
No.
You gotta,
Bitch. You get
look,
it.
if you're gonna do it up proper, your cake has to say roses are red, violets are blue. I have AIDS and now so do you.
Well, okay, you know what? If you're going to tell her she has AIDS, I would say a cake is the best option because she has a delicious treat to eat while she cries and her world crumbles around her.
Definitely chocolate.
Maybe the chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Or just another theory, tell her you got her a gift and you already gave it to her, and ask her if she found it yet.
I'm not even touching that one.
That's
I'm not even
awful.
touching that one.
That's worse than AIDS cake.
We're going down a dark path. Let's go back to the hat. Let's go back to
Please.
the hat.
Does anybody have a people question before we go to the hat questions?
There's something
No,
about
all right,
AIDS,
hat
not
question
AIDS.
it is.
Something about AIDS, not AIDS.
All right. How do I tell my girlfriend her pussy smells without hurting her feelings?
What does it smell like? That's the question.
Not good.
What if it was like really strong, but it smelled like Texas Pete? That's cool with me.
Okay, really quick, I'm going to drop a bombshell on every guy in this room. Not all vaginas smell good. Sometimes the girl just has a natural fragrance bouquet that's not appealing to your senses. Yeah, and that's a little heavy. Personally, if I were a girl and I had this problem, I don't, by the way. I don't. No. I would like it if it was brought up kind of casually, you know? Like, we're not actually having sex. Don't do it while you're having sex with her. That's bad. That's going to be really bad. Like maybe
you're like, oh man.
take her out for ice cream, and as she's eating her ice cream, just be like, so, you know, sometimes you're not so fresh on there. And then she's going to be appalled, and she's probably going to be upset, but be like, but wait, I still love you. Let me tell you, she will run and get everything she can to make it like a garden.
Wait a minute, wait. What if it's like, it doesn't smell like a garden, and I'm not going to stop eating it and just eat ice cream? I love your pussy. I love it. It doesn't smell great, but it doesn't keep me from eating
But
it.
here's the problem: is once you breach that subject and then you start backpedaling,
Yeah.
they know
She does
Then
not
you're the
believe
bad
you.
guy.
It's not backpedaling because I've already eaten it.
Right? No, I'm going.
But here's the thing,
I'm just
she's
saying,
gonna
if
feel
you're
like it's a pity eat, and that's the worst kind of eat ever. Let me tell you, you just don't enjoy it. You look down, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Just go. I know
And
what this
meanwhile,
is.
like here's this,
Like, if you're going down and you're doing this, she's not gonna be into it.
It's basically like when a girl, like, after I get off work, is like, sucking my dick. I'm like, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Hey, if you have a girl that will suck your dick right after work, you better keep her.
I tried to. She broke up with me.
Well, then that is a good indication of your after-work smell, sir.
Yeah.
Take a shower.
You wash that daily with some fragrant body wash.
I do. Cetaphil, Swagger.
There we go.
Just get in there with the loofah.
Yeah. Exfoliate. You
Yeah.
don't want that dead skin.
Exfoliate.
That'll smell
Exfoliation's
too.
important.
It's painful.
Yes.
But it's important. Lava soap if it's really that
Lava
bad.
soap,
Ooh,
actually.
lava soap.
Good
Damn.
stuff.
It might
actually.
take a nipple off, but it'll take the stink off for sure.
Yes.
Okay, this is along the same lines as the last question. If my close friend is an angry feminist and doesn't shave her legs, I would like her to start doing that.
You don't.
Oh no. No, there's a real easy answer. It involves a lot of alcohol and hot wax. When she's out cold, because even if you fuck it up, it's like when somebody fucks up your haircut. Then you just like shave it all off, we're done.
Yeah, but then you gotta deal with stubble while it's growing back.
And you
that's
don't want to
way
have an
worse.
angry feminist with stubble.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Look, the real answer is, it's her legs.
Yeah.
She'll do with them what she wants, and if you love her that much, you'll put up with hairy
I'm just saying,
legs.
on the stubble front, have you ever heard a cricket chirp? It's exactly like that, except it's awful.
Maybe you could buy her some thigh-high socks. They're really cute. You know?
Stockings are in.
Stockings.
Yeah, something tasteful that doesn't say, hey, I'm a man and I just want to look at your legs. Because that's a good way to get yourself in trouble if she's an angry feminist.
Yes.
What's the perfect first date to make sure she sticks around?
Ooh. Damn.
Now this goes completely against Holden's usual thing, which is don't make the first date too great, because then you have a really high bar to live up to.
You don't want to do that.
But what would you say? Like, what is a good first date that would make you want to stick around?
A good first date would have to be something. It'd have to be very unusual. It'd have to be something that was memorable. And that doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. I mean, if it were a date where from the beginning to the end, it was just fucking horrible, but we as people enjoyed ourselves throughout the horribleness,
Yeah.
I would probably really enjoy the date overall.
Yeah.
It just has to be a memorable date. Like, it has to be something that...
Yeah, that's actually still on. Hello to you, sir. Hello to you. We have broken the cosmos,
Okay.
Prince, and we need you to go collect them.
We had a question. Do you prefer chloroform, Rufinol, or any other tranquilizer?
They all leave a bad taste in my mouth, so I'm not a fan of any of those tranquilizers, actually.
Doesn't have a taste or smell.
Also, it just takes the challenge out of the
A lot
hunt.
of brain cells.
Yeah.
It's poaching at that point. And
Yeah.
poaching is...
It's like a deer with high beams, man. You can't do that. That's totally unfair.
Well, we can kill it now.
All right, well,
I think our hour's up, actually.
yeah, we're about done.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and close out.
Well, then we're done. Thank you. Bands are playing next. I don't know who's up first.
We've got cards.
David is next to do a assorted collection of love songs for you. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The music you heard at the beginning of the show and you're listening to now is by Mankind is Obsolete. Thank you so much to them for letting us use your music without paying you anything because we don't have any money to pay you with. But if you like their music, you can get it on their website or from Amazon.com. And if you're listening to this on our website, links for both of those are below where you hit play or download for this podcast.
There's no place for truth when there's no room for change. And empty moments